Hey, welcome back, everybody. So we've already had a taste of the monsoon season, but it's not too late to prepare your garden for what's to come.
Master Gardener Joyce Nill is here to help us. And Joyce, when I say Master Gardener, what does that really mean?
Well, a Master Gardener is a trained volunteer that represents the University of Arizona Cooperative Extension. So we've studied horticultural subjects such as vegetable gardening, both in containers or in ground, planting and having your citrus flourish, tree trimming, how to install xeriscape gardening in your own backyard, that type of thing. And it's our mission to go out and educate people who maybe aren't familiar with our Pima County weather, how to do these different things.
Well, yes, there's a whole science to it, and of course it's seasonal. So how do we garden in July as opposed to all other months?
Well, monsoon season is fabulous because we have high humidity and we have occasional rainfall, and plants love this time of year. So one of the biggest problems that we see as master gardeners are the public doesn't know how to deadhead their flowers. And you confessed to me that you do not know how to
I do
deadhead.
not. And I said, Joyce, if you have me help you, tell me exactly what to do because I don't want to ruin your beautiful plants. So I'm your perfect student.
She is. And she's not going to ruin my plants. So the first thing you want to do during the monsoon season is to make sure your plants are actually hydrated. And I brought along a cool little tool. This is called a moisture meter. And I have 200 plants or pots at home to fertilize and water daily. So this is really what I do. I take my moisture meter and I plunge it into my soil, and it registers whether my soil is wet or dry. So if my soil is wet, I'm all set to go. And in this case, you're set to go. So this is, you could use a kitchen shears if you'd like. And what this is called salvia. It's an annual plant. If we would let these all go to seed, we would have more plants. But what we're really looking for is lots of spectacular flowers. So this is spent flowers, and we're going to take this down. Some people cut here, but we're not going to.
Oh, not there.
You want to come down to this node right there above those leaves and do a snip. And what's going to happen is this plant will then branch out just like these, and they'll continue to bloom. And then this is another one that I brought. I'll step over so you can get closer. These are the spent flowers. So these are seed heads, but we don't want seeds. We want flowers. So you're going to follow this all the way down to here where you see the new leaves coming. Up. There you go, right there. Yep. And you're going to cut that one, and you can see this one, that's already coming, but take this one all the way down to the base.
Right there?
You are deadheading.
Whoa,
and
look at me deadheading.
She is. And what you really don't want is something like this. This is a bad cut on a deadhead. So normally you would cut this all the way to the base. And this is another plant. These are all plants we're going to have at our fall plant sale in October. So we're trying to keep them look really fabulous. So here's another one. And you can see where the new little bud is coming there. So you're going to cut it right there at that bud, right down at the base.
And Joyce, while I'm doing this, tell us a little bit more about this event that's coming up.
Well, this event is actually going to be August 1st. We have an event coming up, and it will be covering the All-American Garden. Is going to have an open house from 9 to 11, and it's just a feather in our cap to have this particular garden in Tucson, because the nearest demonstration garden is either in San Diego or in Denver. So it's a very spectacular time. They test seeds, they demonstrate seeds. The plants that are going to be shown August 1st are plants that you won't even see in the public in the nurseries until next year.
Well, this is fascinating to me because you're proving that a living organism, you have to know the anatomy in order to be able to take care of it. And thank you so much for coming on and sharing these tips. And if people want more tips, they can go on your website, right?
They can, or they can call us. That's really important that they call us and tell us what their problems are, and we'll walk them through solutions.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much for being on again.
Yes, you're welcome.
The All-American Selections Garden Open House will be August 1st, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Pima County Extension Office. For more information, you can call 626-5161 or log on to extension.arizona.edu.